Perfect, Jeremy. How have the portfolios performed over the last quarter?
Well, it's been quite an interesting quarter, but overall we're very, very pleased. All portfolios are showing positive returns within their risk profiles for the quarter, so that's excellent. And actually it's been fairly steady, although August was quite was a bit more of an excitable month with a few announcements that had some negative effects. But overall, yeah, very pleased, and positive returns ranging from just a shade under 2 to a shade over 2 for different portfolios.
So what is your current thinking on the economic environment?
It's quite an interesting question, that one. So it needs to be broken down into several parts, but mainly from the economic and the influences made by political decisions. So if we look at the world in general, the world economy is slowing slightly. This is in general from a slowing down in China and some ramifications from the current trade wars or trade talks, depending on how you wish to view them, between China and the US and the tariffs being imposed, which is causing some concern. But at the moment, we have a positive view on it, but should we call it cautiously positive? So we will watch these events with interest, but we do see that President Trump will need to get some finalisation for it as he gets closer to his re-election. So somewhere towards the end of this year, beginning part of next year, we would look to see that there will be some form of finality there. On the other points, that maybe the political points on the agenda, these may have some influences, so we will have to be very, very clear on what will happen to markets and particularly global views going forward. Impeachment of President Trump could be interesting, so obviously from a political standpoint we need to keep a very close eye on that. And the B word is always there. Brexit may happen very, very shortly, it may not. So we have to keep we're keeping a very close up on where we are. But currently we feel that we're well positioned for these outcomes, and we'll just have to see what happens, because a lot of them are fairly binary decisions. They're yes/no decisions, and therefore we have to see where that will take us.
So with all that in mind, what recommendations are you making for the coming quarter?
As we stand at the moment, as I just mentioned, we're pretty comfortable with where we're positioned and the way the portfolios have moved. So we're very comfortable with just staying where we are just currently. So we're not going to make any recommendation going forward for any changes. But again, as I also just reiterated, that it is a very fluid situation at the moment. There are a number of significant outcomes that may arise in the next weeks and months. Therefore, we will make recommendations should we need to at that time. But as we stand at the moment, happy to sit where we are, and we will view with interest and on a very regular basis what the position will be going forward.
Jeremy Daniels, thank you.